What's the first thing you see?
I think I see like a beach again, but not in the same place, more like Hawaii or somewhere. But I don't know, when I travelled back, I think there's a war coming.
Okay. Well, what we're going to do first of all is we're just going to see who you are. Are you standing on the beach?
I haven't quite reached there yet.
Okay. Are you drifting down to the beach still?
Yeah.
Okay, just drift slowly down. And then when you're standing there, perhaps it will take you somewhere else, maybe to the water. Tell me where you actually drift down to.
Yeah, I'm just at the water's edge.
Okay. And can you feel your feet on the ground?
Yeah, I'm seated.
Uh-huh. And what are you sitting on?
Just on the sand.
Oh, lovely. Can you feel it under your hands?
Yeah.
Lovely.
So just in the waves.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. And look down at your feet. And tell me, are you wearing anything on your feet?
No.
Bare toes. And as you look up past your feet to your legs, are you wearing anything that's covering your legs?
No, just more like a loose, white dress, sort of, more like a, caftan type thing.
And are you wearing anything on your head?
No.
And what about jewellery or ornaments? Are you wearing
No.
anything on your body?
No.
Okay. And does your body feel young or feel old?
It feels young. Quite young.
Feels like a woman's body?
Like maybe teen, maybe about between 8 and 12 or something like that.
Right. And do you feel you're male or female?
Female.
Very good. And what's your hair like?
It's long and blonde.
And what way are you wearing it?
Just down, kind of a bit straggly, but just free.
Are you feeling free on the beach?
Yeah.
And is this a place you come to often?
I feel I belong here. I don't know. I feel quite ethereal. I'm not sure if I'm human or not.
Very good. Very good. And what makes you think that you may not be quite human? What feeling are you getting that you may not be quite human?
It's just quite dreamy and
Very good.
very happy and at peace, and there's no weight. I don't feel any weight. So,
Okay.
like you could sort of be ghost-like nearly.
Okay. So tell me the first thing that comes into your mind. What are you doing here on this beach?
I think I've probably come to recharge, I think.
So this is a place that brings you peace and energy with it?
Yeah.
Do you live anywhere near this beach?
I don't know. I think I'm very satisfied with something I've just done, but I don't know what it is.
Well, let's see, can we discover what you have done? Just the first thing that comes into your mind. And just accept whatever comes.
Yeah, I've just sort of solved something, an issue, I don't know what it is for somebody else.
Okay, tell me about it.
I don't know. I just feel I've brought peace somewhere
Good.
to someone.
Very good. Is this someone you know? Or is it a stranger?
I don't know. I think it's probably a stranger because I'm in a strange land. It's not somewhere I'm familiar with, so I don't see how I would know them.
Okay, so let's go back. Just back far enough to whenever you brought peace to this stranger. Just travelling gently backwards in time in this life. Did you help this stranger in some sort of physical way, do you think?
Yeah, I think I might be in between two wars or something.
Uh-huh.
So I think one's just ended.
Uh-huh.
But I think because of the way I travel back, I know that there's another one coming. I think it's just the end of the war.
Mm-hmm.
So there's actually, you know, like a declaration of peace.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I'm feeling so good.
Very good.
But I have a feeling I was on the battlefield,
Right.
not as a participant, but maybe as a spirit, if you know what I mean.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And as a spirit, did you have a particular role or responsibility?
I think it's just to either carry, you know, someone away from the battlefield, or if they're going to stay on Earth, just, you know, to be there to help them make that decision.
So it's a really important helping role.
Yeah, it's like a life or death.
And is if the person's wounded?
Yeah, there's actually, you know, a few, you know, there's lots, but I think I'm just in between two.
Mm-hmm. Between two wars?
No, between two people
Okay.
that are both very badly injured, you know.
Okay. And can you tell me, do you have a conversation with these people?
They know I'm there. They know I'm there. I'm just allowing them, you know, if they have to die, they have to come with me, and if they don't, you know, they can go back to
And
their
they
own.
decide themselves if they're going to die or go to
Well, I think it's how severe their injuries are. They don't really get a choice, but it's just to say it'll be okay either way, you know.
Very good. And are they relieved to see you there?
Yeah, there's a huge sense of peace out of all this, you know, out of all this, everyone dying and, you know, just the worst of humanity.
Uh-huh. And you're bringing peace to those who are not
Who are involved, yeah.
And when they decide they want to pass, what do you do then? Do you actually help them to pass over?
Yeah, I must, I'm not sure. I just, I think one does pass over and the other doesn't. So, one is left, you know, back on Earth, but knowing that the other's been carried away
Yes.
by someone else. So which is going to give him, yeah, a lot, because they're probably friends, actually.
Are they young men?
Well, they're maybe 30s.
And you get a sense of where you take the man who dies to? What happens with them?
I'm not sure, I think I must have gone on a journey with him then. And then that's where I find myself on the beach, just trying to recharge after taking him
Right.
where he needs to go.
Right. So you're taking time out yourself, you just get your own energy back.
Yeah, yeah.
And is there a particular place where you would stay most of the time, or?
I think I just belong in the air.
Mm-hmm. And do you have a family? Are the others like you? Or?
There are others like me, yeah. There are others, but we're not, you know, related like in the traditional way.
Mm-hmm. And do you communicate with each other?
I think we're very busy. But there's just a knowing, you know, between us.
Yes. Yes. Almost like a telepathy between you.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you have a name?
I know I'm female.
Just the first name that your head.
Yeah. I don't think I don't
Okay.
know.
And how would you describe yourself? Is there a term that describes you?
Just like a presence, but you can put a visual, you know, it is visual, but really I think I don't want too much emphasis on me, if you understand. It's just a presence and a very clear, you know, light feel, but actually that's not what's important.
So your work, all your focus is on your work.
Yeah.
And did you choose to do this work?
I don't think so. It's just what I'm supposed to do.
Okay.
What suits me, or what, you know.
And you say you have knowledge then, you're between wars.
Yeah. That's why I can't really be that rejoiceful, because I know it's going to happen again.
And it saddens you when you're doing this work? Or...
Well, it saddens me to know it's going to happen all over again. You know, if I thought it was the end, it would. But I can see there's another one just a couple of years away, and it's going to be exactly the same. So, yeah, it's not how you want people to live their lives.
And do you know what wars these are?
I'd imagine there must be, you know, the First World and the Second World War.
Right.
I think it's in France as well.
But can you move to anywhere in the wars? You don't have to stay in that particular area?
Yeah, I think, I float, through quite a large area. I think I can, go to sort of any battle. It seems to be at the point of bloodshed.
And you float, what does it feel like to float like that?
It's lovely. It's a lovely feeling. It's just, it's not nice what you look down on.
Yeah. Were you trained to do this?
I guess we were. We're like an army, you know, ourselves. So it's just kind of an in-between stage, you know. It doesn't last very long, the relationship between me and the person on earth. It's just...
And are there beings like you who do this in every war?
I would imagine so. They probably do it at all times, but, you know, you come out at greater numbers in times like this, or maybe that's what you're asked to do at times like this, you know, when there's just massacres.
Hard to watch. Hard to witness, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And are there other beings working with men to try to stop this massacre? These massacres?
I can't really get away, you know, that would be not my field, you know, I don't know.
So it's very specialised, what
you... Yeah.
Absolutely. So you see, you're between the First World War and the Second World War, and you know the Second World War is coming?
Yeah, because when I travelled back, I thought I was going to come off there. I thought I was going to come off the cloud, but then the cloud kept going back, to the very end of the First World War, I think. But now that I've sort of seen it, you know. So I mightn't actually know this when I'm sitting at the beach, but I know it now.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying. And when you're sitting at the beach, getting your energy back and recouping, do you feel lonely at all?
No, I feel great. I feel, even though the sight of all that violence, you know, but actually what I do is lovely, you know, because it's bringing peace. And even though that person's life was short, it still had a purpose. And I feel that I, at the last, was there to show them this isn't the end, and this is, you know, you had a purpose, and then they're going to go on to greater things again. So it's not really, really sad, you know, it's just, you know, well, obviously you have to say goodbye to people on earth, but, you know, if they knew that you were at peace and that you would live again, you know.
Yes.
it's still it's like a regeneration. So
Yes. I imagine it was working with lots of fear.
I think,
encouraging people to let go of that fear.
yeah, maybe. I think that when I just appear, because it's such a shock that, you know, it takes them completely out of themselves, so they've already let go.
Yes.
You know, they're at the point, and it's just, and I have such a lovely feeling. I carry such a lovely feeling because I come from somewhere better, you know, so that you have to absorb that horror in one sense, but it's overcome by a greater sense of peace.
So part of what you do is you actually absorb the negativity?
Well, I think
People aren't feeling that anymore?
yeah, I think that whatever emits from me and the others doing this is so much greater, you know, because they're sort of on the earth, but we fill the space all around the earth. So
yes,
it's actually it's only about, you know, a small percentage. I guess if you did it over and over again, it would penetrate, but it just feels like it can't penetrate
yes.
the peace, you know.
Wow. And what do you appear to look like to these people?
Just the way I was on the beach, you know.
Like a child?
No, I'm older than a child.
Uh-huh.
And a bit like that, ethereal and sort of ghostly, angelic-y sort of looking. I don't even know if you can see my legs. It's more the, you know, definitely your face and your body and your presence, but your legs kind of disappear.
Okay, very good. Very good. And you mentioned the place that you come from feels so much better.
Yeah.
What's the place? What describe the place you come from?
Well, I feel low down in the place where I come from. So I'm so close to the earth that you ascend all the way through. I don't even know if I don't know how far I take him. I think I just take him over that first step, and I don't really go that high into it myself. It's, you know, I'm sort of just above the earth and all around it.
But having said that, you come from somewhere to come to the earth. At some time, you come from somewhere to come to the earth.
Yeah, but I probably feel more of a connection with the earth. You know,
Yes.
that I had my life on the earth, and then this is my purpose after my time on the earth.
Very good. Very good. And you served this purpose for a long time? Or for a short period of time?
I'm not sure. And I'm enjoying it, so I don't really ask, you know.
Yes. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Sounds absolutely wonderful. Okay. Is there anything else about this particular purpose that you want to tell us or that would be useful to know?
Yeah, just that feeling of inner peace. I didn't know I possessed it, so it's really lovely, you know, to just,
Beautiful.
yeah, maybe share that a bit more.
Just be aware of it.
Yeah.
Very good. So now we're going to close the door on this particular experience. And we're going to move in time to another time and place that's appropriate. So we're closing the door and we're leaving that experience now. And we're travelling through time and space again.